Good morning folks, welcome back. We're just going to get straight into it today. So we're going around fixing the whole thing down. So if you've been following along, we're currently building a timber frame cabin under our barn. Now last week you saw us get all the walls up. Since then, since we last saw you, we managed to get the second top plate on. So all the way around the perimeter, we're having a double top plate. So we do that afterwards because I can overlap the ends. Let me see if I can show you. I'm not sure how much you can see up there, but this side wall sits inside of this front wall, and then my top plate goes all the way across the top so that the top plate screws into this wall. So it's just one way of holding the corners together. When I put the OSB on, I'll be doing something similar. So the OSB will come on this wall, it'll overlap onto this wall so it holds the whole thing together. But let's not worry about that yet. We're just getting the structural screws in around the bottom to hold the whole thing in place. Apologies, I feel like that was a very abrupt start, but we've got a couple of days of dry weather, so we want to try and get dried in if we can, as soon as we can really, because we know stormy weather slows us down. So I'm using these, they're 150mm structural screw, 6.5 I think for anyone that's interested, 150mm because we've got a nice 5x2 under there to go into so we can get a nice long screw to the bottom. And then I'm just making sure they sit flush with the bottom because I don't want them to get away when our insulation goes in. And then I'm doing one in between each stud, and then I'm offsetting them for two different reasons. So you can see I've got one at the back, then the next one comes toward, where is it? Next one comes towards the front, and then the next one goes towards the back again. And that's because underneath there I have a double joist, so like this one, so there's two together. So one is going into that joist, and then the next one will be going into that joist, and so forth all the way along. Even if it was just a single joist, I'd still stagger them like that because it's structurally more sound to have them offset. So if you have them all in a line, you've got one tilting point, so to speak, whereas if you have them offset, you've got two tilting points. I hope that makes sense, but yeah, so we stagger them like that as we go. So I've got a load to put in, so I'm just going to crack on and get that done, and then hopefully Emily will finish work and she'll be joining us. So because we built our base nice and square and level, this bit's quite easy because we just go and level the walls up to it. I have double checked and it is still good. Sometimes, obviously the wood, the timber has curves and whatnot in it, so sometimes you'll get bits where you get a little lip. Now, my clamps aren't big enough to hold this down and it's a bugger, so what I do, pop a screw in there, get a claw hammer, and then pop your claw hammer on, and then use the bottom one as leverage, and you can just pull that across to exactly where you want it. And then we'll start off another screw. We'll just get him started. And then we can just pull on that and tighten up the screw. I'll get a bit of a close-up for you. And there we go, nice and flush. So then that's all held firmly in place. It just helps us as well when we put the OSB on, we know that's all ready. And what I'll do is when the OSB comes on, we'll start at the bottom. The OSB will also overlap from the studs over the bottom joists, and then that will be another way of holding it all together. We don't put any in this section here, along the bottom here, because this is going to be our French door, so that's going to be cut out eventually. But that's what I'm going to go on to next. I'm going to put the uprights in and the lintels, and Emily's going to start some work on the floor ready for when the insulation goes in there. I'm trying to be a bit more informative than what I was last week when we was all over the place in the storm and rushing round. Here she is. What you got there?
Rubbish.
Snack
rubbish from the car.
Hey, buddy.
I'm trying to find the nails, Louise.
If not, you'll have to do them all by hand, and you've got probably 1,000 to put in, I'd say.
Shut up.
Yeah, I reckon.
No, we'll find the nails. Don't worry about it. We'll find the nails.
What's happened is Emily's tidied them up, and now we've got no idea where they are.
Yeah, and have you seen inside the house? Because inside the house is an absolute... I can't even say the words because it's disgusting in there.
Right there and get it, buddy. And they're not here, I've looked here, so they must be in. If we put them in, they'll be in there.
Definitely looked in this junk here, right?
Yeah, they're in a small black box.
Small black box.
No, they're not next to your Pringles that you're keeping on the randomly on the shelf. Where would you...
Are you sure you ordered them?
No, you picked them up in Screwfix for me and they was in the boot. black box. They must be in the car. Maybe you put them in like the main bit of the car. No?
Well, because I moved everything out because AJ was going in there for his appointment.
Uh-huh.
So why would I only bring some and not the rest, Louise?
So they could be anywhere.
What's that?
Yeah, that's
That's
them.
them.
That's them.
Yay! We found them!
Looks like they're the right ones for your gun.
Look, glass half full, Louise, not half empty, alright? My shadow. Come on in, bud. I've got my own tool. It's like a mini nail gun.
It's a second fix nail gun.
It's a second fix nail gun. So we'll see how that goes. Don't worry, I've got my safety goggles ready as well.
Got your hard hat again.
Well, I was working at, well, I wasn't working at height, you was working at height, and things could have fallen on me, Louise. Look at you wanting to put the mallet on top. Just about safety person's here, isn't it?
Are you coming, bud?
Come on, buddy.
Use the path. That's it, buddy. Use the path.
Till we both rocking on the porch. Yeah, I hold on till the morning comes. Promise that you'll be here.
Right, explain. Oh God, it's too early for me. Shut up. So I'm putting in these little battens here that will keep the insulation on top. So the insulation is about this thick, so that's why I'm putting it up to here, and then these little battens will overhang a little bit at the bottom, but it just means that you can just sit on it like that and it won't fall through.
What are you putting in?
Battens?
What's going on?
Right. We don't need that, do we, Louise?
Well, it's been, what, 5 years since they've had any real insulation talk from you.
Shut up. Well, I've got cutting to do and nailing, so I've got a lot actually. Oh, Louise, it's going to take me forever. Freaking tools today.
I know, you're a chippy now. Chops on nail gun.
Chops on nail gun.
Chippy. Got to get shots of you doing work. Because you moan if people say that you're lazy.
Okay, so what's my next? What am I next doing? Chippy, and then what?
A joiner.
A joiner. And then what do I get as a joiner?
Oh, you get loads of tools. You
I
get
get
a
a tool
router and
belt.
everything. You can have a tool belt now.
Only 999 to go.
You counted.
I did have a little count off. I think I've got like 72 something or something like that, of like little holes to fill, and then 4 in each hole.
Oh, 4 days work.
I know, right?
You've got like
Not used to that.
288 to go in.
Not used to that, Louise. Not used to that. Anywho,
Book a little trip somewhere.
could do with a little spa.
Right, where do you want this window, missus?
For the view. I'm just going back to where my sofa's going to be.
And that'll be the top.
Okay, so standing up, I can see the full view.
Yep.
And then sitting down, yeah.
So if you're sitting down,
Yeah.
where's the top?
See, I told you, you need me to go and hold it in place.
Do you think I should go a little bit higher?
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Yeah, I think go a little bit higher.
A bit higher.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm nailing it.
Only 786 nails to go. job on. Now, if you remember from when we made the walls, this wall is a rake wall, so there's a slight angle on it, so this lintel isn't pissed. So all these little cripple studs that I need to put above it all need to have the same angle, and because I've got loads of tiny bits, rather than measure them all, I'm just going to mark them off from up here. But yeah, I promise you this wall isn't wonky. This is level, that's wonky, deliberately wonky. Look at that for a cracking view.
Is it nice?
Oh yeah, it's glorious. When I've got my loft space up here, I'm going to have a little seat that's over there. Nearly there now.
Nearly there.
Nearly there.
Okay.
There's not a great deal to show you, so I'm just going along and I'm placing in some final joists because we're having, what's it called?
Floorboards.
Floorboards, yes. So they will need somewhere to fix to when I get to the end. Like I said before, I think you remember if I said if I was doing OSB, that would have gone in first, then the walls. But because we're having floorboards, I need those to fix to. Emily's cracking on with your little battens.
My little battens, yeah. That's taking a little bit longer because I have to stop and help Louise. Not that that's a bad thing, but so it's just slow me down and stuff. And
Yes.
I have to make sure that she's safe on the ladder because she just goes up willy-nilly.
So we've done well. We've got our lintels in now, so 6x2s doubled up sideways, and then some cripple studs above, and our supports going up. I haven't put the final supports in for the bottom half of the window because I don't have the sill yet. No. Our windows and doors have arrived finally, haven't they?
Yes, they have. It's very exciting. It just means we've pretty much got everything we need now, apart from for the roof stuff, right?
We've pretty much got everything here. I just need to get the EPDM rubber for the roof. We did stop filming. We lost about an hour, so apologies if there's not been a great deal to show you today. And that is because our friend Martin, the Pine Martin, he's got cheeky.
He has got cheeky, which means that we need to do stuff.
Yes, he's now, well, it's the first time he's done it, but he came in the daytime for his fat balls.
I think it's because it's winter, because normally they're nocturnal, but during sort of like winter time, if they're hungry, they will come out.
Should be bloody hungry. He's been getting apples, peanut butter, jam sandwiches and 2 fat balls a night for
Yeah, true story. You shouldn't be bloody hungry.
So we are going to, obviously with Summer, now Summer and the Pine Martin will sit about the same place on the food chain. So unless the Pine Martin's really hungry, he's unlikely to attack Summer. However, it is possible.
Yes.
Although she could see him through the back window, and I think if anyone's going to attack anyone, Summer's going to attack the Pine Martin.
And that's my other concern, is that if she's out there, like, having a look at the birds and the mice, and then old Martin comes along, she's going to go for him.
Yeah, so we're going to move him along, and I'm going to build him a feeding station away, and it'll take us a little while to get him to go somewhere else. We won't be able to put fats out for the birds because he'll just keep coming through.
Yeah.
But hopefully if I build him a feeding station away from the property, he will, or away from this side certainly.
Yes.
He will stop coming.
We will take him, we'll start the process tonight and move the apples and peanut butter up further along.
Yes, but we do love having him. A lot of you are like, just get rid of him, he'll kill your chickens. We don't have any chickens.
No.
And also, like, we've moved into his home. Like, he was probably here before us, and to have something like a Pine Martin, which is protected here in Ireland, is amazing. If you'd have told me before we bought the house, before we put the offer in, that there'd be a Pine Martin living in the garden, we would have bought the house without looking. It's that exciting.
It is exciting, but obviously we are concerned about Summer, and Summer is our main priority. As much as we love to be surrounded by nature and stuff, and obviously, like Louise said, we have moved into his well, I think it's a her actually, because I can't see any balls.
Yeah, Emily's looked at the
I've looked at the footage.
A shot where he climbs, or she climbs over the trail cam, and you can see right there. So we think it might be a female. Summer is bigger as well, so we reckon Summer's like 2 kilos bigger, did you say?
Easily 2 kilos bigger.
So she should, you know, her henchness is going to come in handy.
Yeah.
But anyway, on that note, we're going to crack on with this, and we'll pick things up tomorrow when hopefully we'll put the OSB sheeting on.
Oh, exciting. I don't think I'll have finished my noggins, Louise.
Yeah, you will.
But that's fine, because I thought it takes you so long to cut out the insulation that I'll just do it whilst you're...
Whilst I'm cutting the insulation?
Yeah.
Okay. You just chill out.
I'll have a little chill. I'm in the wrong position. That's it. Where's my coffee? I'm a worker today. You bring me coffee. I've used a big tool and everything.
Use the big tool or are a big tool?
Right, that's not nice, is it? I feel a little bit of both, if I'm honest.
might have to come and put the ladder this side because I've got no wonky wall to lean it against. And my YouTube nans will be having a fit.
This is true, we can't upset them.
Apologies, YouTube nans. I was like, that wall sound for leading the ladder on.
It'll be fine, she'll be fine.
Got no worries about it whatsoever.
Just a little help up.
Got me? Oh, you haven't got me, have you?
How'd your butt? Don't fart, will you?
Oh, good morning, welcome back. I think I was a bit too excited to get the first OSB on.
Very excited to have the first OSB on.
Yeah?
The room is starting to take shape. Although very awkward to get on. Where's your glasses?
My safety inspector did not provide.
Right. Don't you mad anymore?
I think I said before, normally I'd put the OSB on the ground and then stand it up, but it would have been way too heavy, so we're doing it this way. But it doesn't matter. It's all the same thing.
Your little ears sticking out.
Oh, but see, the problem is, I can't get my pencil behind the ear now.
You mean to me? Should I keep you all searching free? Drive you to the deep, decide what you mean to me. Should I keep you all searching free? Drive you to the deep.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah?
Underneath, from underneath. Whoa. Oh, God. You got it?
No, not yet. My glove's stuck.
I feel like my little midget arms are not really, like, reaching that far up.
They're fine, your midget arms are great. Where's my mallet? Timmy! Honestly, we couldn't do this without Timmy, you know? And your midget arms. Got glasses, I haven't got my safety glasses.
They're on top of your head.
Oh, are they? Folks, my safety glasses.
You're such an idiot.
I joke, but you 100% should be wearing safety glasses with a nail gun. I missed it the other week. I do apologise, and from now on, they will mostly be firmly attached to my face.
Such a twat.
Except when Emily's wearing them when she stood 2 metres away, just in case one ricochets all the way 2 metres.
Yeah, too right. I like the smell.
What, burning wood?
Well, that's what it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Love from the first light. I was taking you straight from Queen. Not yet awakened.
Oh no, look at my camera. Poor Mike is caked. I'm going to need a new camera for Christmas.
He's had a good old sprinkle, isn't he?
Yeah. Mike is hammered. Oh dear.
GoPro. That's what you should be using, the GoPro.
GoPro broke. This renovations kit, this is our only last working camera apart from this iPhone.
And you're about to break that? No. Why is it that we're using the router bit, and what is this router bit?
It's a flush trim router bit. So basically there's a bearing on the top that rolls along whatever you're trying to be trimmed to, and then the cutter just goes underneath. I think the bearing on the one we was using has just gone. So we're going to try this one instead, and if we have a problem with this one, Emily's going to have to go out and get me a bigger one to go in my bigger router.
Go in your bigger router?
Yeah.
I don't mind that, I can get coffee. Because anyway, you was just slating me that I wasn't moving quick enough.
I didn't say he wasn't moving.
Wasn't you? No, don't put your head down.
I said you was passing things too slowly.
Yes, I'm not moving quick enough.
You want to get this sided on today, and it's already, what, 2 o'clock?
Yeah, no. Well, we had a little bit of a distraction, didn't we?
We was invaded by our neighbours, which was really quite entertaining and funny. The cows got out and was in the garden, and they've started clearing off all the ivy off of the old derelict barn, so that's nice. Look how much they've got off in that short space of time. It's all right, I don't think they're bothered by what I say.
Yeah, but I don't want to, like, spook them and then run. I'm only early stages in my farming career. So we had to wait till the farmer came, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah, we're doing all right, Louise.
We're not going quick enough.
No, we're not. I feel that we are losing daylight very quickly. That was smoking, Louise.
Yeah, I don't think that's quite got enough juice in its hoofs. So we'll have to, I'll pick one up for my bigger router, or a collet that will take that one.
All day long we've been having arguments because Louise keeps losing her pencil and we're searching and searching after them and we don't know where they are, but now she's just figured out what's happening to them. Go on then, Louise, where are you hiding them? Where are you stashing them?
Well, technically it's not my fault. Because the safety glasses are on, there's no space behind my ear. And I've just figured out there's a flipping hole in my pocket. There's a little hole in my pocket and I'm pretty sure they're all in my leg.
You must get them out. Imagine if like you'd caught that or something. You get stabbed by pencil, death by pencil. Could you imagine?
2, 3 of them.
3 pencils!
3 pencils.
You little pencil holder.
Well, at least we found them.
Oh, yeah, bonus. Right, come on. Let's get back to work.
So technically it was no one's fault.
No one's fault,
No one's fault.
Just a hole in the trousers.
I've been working so hard to get you out my head, but I can't stop my thinking for the words that you have said.
Yeah, send that to the top.
Oh, definitely need some lights. Let me
Oh no, I can't see. Oh.
Now it's spinning around inside my head, so I hold on, however long, till we both rocking on the porch.
Off goes the Christmas tree lights.
Oh, it's serious now, isn't it? Someone wants their cabin before Christmas.
Just in some form of usable state.
Yeah, you can use it now.
Apparently I don't work hard, but...
Someone's trying to prove a point. Is that what it's really about? Trying to prove a point. As you can see, it has gotten quite dark. Apologies if there's been a lack of filming. We've just cracked on, haven't we?
Yeah, we just need to try and get this done as quickly as possible because although it would be lovely to have it done for Christmas, if it's not, blah, 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 but we've got a sofa coming.
Yeah, sofa's coming in a couple of days. We haven't got long till Christmas. We've got, what, 9 days left of our imposed deadline?
Yep.
And 11 days till Christmas, so it's going to be tight. And obviously we want to get this watertight ASAP, so we're just going to crack on, aren't we?
Yeah, it's going to crack on, get as much done as possible, and see you on the flip side, because I've just got to get her working.
Well, I reckon tomorrow we'll be watertight. We'll get that wall finished, and then I've got a few strips and bits and pieces to put in, a bit of nailing up. Emily's given up on the nailing. She's like, put 4 nails in next sheet, 4 nails in next sheet. Because she's like, but then I can see progress.
No, like,
Yes.
we've put all... Most of it's got all the nails in.
No, most of it hasn't got all the nails in. The first 2 sides have got all the nails in, but the new sides have got about, 4 nails per sheet.
Be fine, don't worry. It'll stay in place.
Bit of a grump on there.
Shut up. When I take it, don't push me.
I don't know what you are. I think it's the right thing.
Yeah, hold on till the morning comes. Promise that you'll be in my arms.
Big window or little window? Where to begin? Good morning, folks. It is that time of year where we finish in the dark and start in the dark, but we certainly do if we want to get this thing built. As you can see, vaguely, because it's quite dark, we have what resembles an entire room. So yesterday we managed to get the entire siding, no, yesterday, day before yesterday, yeah, we didn't film yesterday, but the day before that when you was last watching, we managed to get the entire siding on, and then since then, I've got the final 2 windows framed out, ready to go. So this morning, we can cut those out, and then we can start thinking about getting watertight. Emily's just doing a bit of work, and then she'll be here to catch bits of OSB, I would imagine. So yesterday we had to take AJ to the vets, just a follow-up appointment. Nothing's gone wrong, he's all okay. He got a good report from the vet, so that's good. And then we had a few other bits to do, a couple of bits to pick up. When I said that we'd get this cabin built, as well as doing 2 videos a week, even with the 2 storms that came through, I thought, well, we might just do it, but I didn't account, what I hadn't accounted for was actual life we have to live. So it's going to be very, very tight. So after this video, it might get, the editing at least might get a bit rough and ready, but we'll see how we go. While I'm waiting for a bit more daylight, I'm just going to bring a couple of the, oh bloody hell, they're heavy, a couple of the roof rafters round, because I need to work out what size I want the final roof, and then so I can order the EPDM. I can't lift this and talk to you at the same time. It's massive.
Had me in your possession, had you swimming inside my affection, but with you I came second, so I cut off the connection.
Oh, bloody hell, we're going to get it up there. 2-man job with it. Originally I wanted 7x3s for the roof, but when they loaded up the delivery, all the 7x3s were warped and twisted, so they rung me up, and 9x2s will do the same job. They work across the same span, so they're okay. Bringing them round is going to be fun. Getting them up there is going to be even more fun. I should just point out, this isn't the finish, this is just the OSB siding. We've got cladding coming, so we've got 2 big deliveries coming today, so all the external cladding and battening's coming, and then all the internal plasterboard and whatnot's coming tomorrow. The sofa comes, so we do need to get watertight today. Whew. Oh no, I'm getting too old. Too old for this.
No, you don't get to come back, crying over the love that you had. Maybe next time, maybe next time, you'll hold on to what you have. No, you don't get to show up, teary-eyed saying I'm all you don't want. Maybe next time, maybe next time, you won't sleep on a good night.
Nice. Lovely job. Look at the window, Louise.
It's cute, isn't it?
It's cute, eh? Well, hello.
Little
I
window.
know, it's such a cute little window as well, isn't it?
It's a cute little window.
I'll tell you what, your face is
I'll
covered.
cover it in it.
Nice. It's like we've got a whole room, Louise.
We've got a whole room. So there we go. We have the siding on. We have the basics of our room. I'm not going to lie. We're absolutely shattered, aren't we?
Louise more so. She's been an absolute trooper. The
Oh,
amount
both
of
of
work.
us.
Yeah, but
It's been a lot of work to get this siding on. We need to get it Tyvek wrapped ASAP though. So Emily's going to have a site clearance because she's pissed off with all the sawdust everywhere.
oh, it's horrendous. Keep in and out of the van, traipsing about all over the place, all over Louise.
So we're going to get cleared up and ready for the next stage, and we will see you all on the next one because that'll be the very next video, which will come out on, what day is it today?
Is this for Sunday?
This is for Sunday. So today's
So-
Friday.
Yep.
This is going to come out
on
the Sunday, so
Sunday.
we're almost in real time now.
Yeah,
And then
the next one will come out on Wednesday.
on Wednesday, so we'll see you all on Wednesday. And if you forget all of that and get confused, just subscribe and you'll get a little notification. It'll tell you. You'll see this cabin go. Bye.
Bye bye. Where's my Hoover?